Sadly, it just wasn't meant to be, as Tottenham Hotspur got beaten by PSG in the Super Cup all the way to penalties, ending 4-3. If you're new to the channel, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe so you never miss a video. Yes, people, so close, but so far. I'm so excited to sing Champions of Europe again, but it just wasn't meant to be tonight. Although we lost, there's still quite a few positives I'd like to take from it. Obviously, to be 2-0 up, to then go to 2-2 with like the last 10 minutes to go, and then to lose on penalties is just a really deflating way to go. And I'm really hoping we're not going to take this into the season, because like I said, there was a lot of positives tonight. Obviously, we saw us go into a back five. I think we've spoken a lot, especially on Holly's Hotspurs in some preview shows, that I feel like under Frank we've got this more of a cohesive structure at the back, which was evidently shown going 5 at the back. I don't think many people have many qualms about playing the kind of way we did tonight, purely because we knew that PSG were a force to be reckoned with. And if I'm being truthful, I did think we were going to get battered tonight. I think going into this game after losing to Bayern Munich 4-0 kind of set the tone for me. But you know what? It was a pleasant surprise to see how well we were doing. Spence was absolutely insane playing wing back tonight. He was incredible. There were so many standout players. Having Polinia in front of the back five, back four, however you want to say it was, when we were moving in transition, was just incredible. We've needed a player like him for a long time. Sarr, the man runs forever. An absolutely incredible engine on him. And again, he was excellent today, winning the ball back up high with a high press, getting his foot in. I could literally name everybody tonight. Obviously, we saw the first goal go in from none other than Daddy Longlegs, Mr. Micky van der Ven, after a great shot and a great save was made, but Micky was in the right place at the right time to smash it home. And then you're kind of getting a bit all starry-eyed, because then we saw Romero get on the end of, again, a set piece. We've spoken about obviously having a set piece coach now, and it was kind of evident from that one. I mean, I think PSG were sleeping slightly. And like I say, they've only played one pre-season game so far, and they were involved, obviously, in America in the FIFA World Cup. But regardless, it doesn't matter. It was a great ball in, and then met by Romero's head. And again, we're in dreamland then. And at times tonight, I felt that we were composed. There's been so many times last season under Ange where I was just stressed every time the opposition had the ball. Tonight, I wasn't so. And I think it was just towards the end, I think lack of concentration from some players. I think maybe bringing Tell on, he has looked so... not bad. I just think he's not lacking much confidence. And when he came on, it kind of showed. We just kind of seemed a bit all over the place. Obviously, when PSG made those changes, they were good changes because they were the ones that obviously got on the score sheet with Lee and the other guy that I can't remember. It's late, so I'm forgetting things. But they were the game changers, effectively, with the last 10 minutes to go. And then we had to penalties. First 2 penalties, insane. You wouldn't expect anything less. Tell's penalty, not great. I still don't understand why Micky van der Ven, bless him, is standing up to take a penalty. I think as soon as he stood up, I was like, oh, I don't think this is going in. And it didn't. Obviously, we had a little bit of hope with PSG obviously missing their first one, which was just ridiculous. I don't know how you could stare at a goalkeeper and then be that confident and you miss it. Obviously, Tell was pretty much the same. But yeah, it was just very frustrating. But I am a bit more hopeful for the season now. Big shout out to Danso. I think he was insane tonight. I think there's one point where he blocks the ball. His nuts got a batter in, but he still tried to get the second block in. So excellent stuff from him. And again, I think we're going to really utilise his long throw. I think it just adds something different. And there's one player that I haven't mentioned already in this video, and that is Kudus. Oh my days. I am so excited. I really hope that we bring in Eze, because I just want to see him out on the wing, Kudus. I mean, he did play well through the middle, but I think we'll get so much more out of him on the wing, taking players on. The geezer's just insane. I can't wait to see what he's going to do this season in the Premier League. But again, so many crosses into box, which is what we've wanted. The fact that we got to see Solanke for a bit of time on the pitch tonight as well was giving me more hope. I just want Tottenham to go out there and get Eze, get out there and get Savinho. If we get somebody else, so be it. We need some more legs through the door, because I really think if we do get an injury in that creative midfield, whether that be obviously with Sarr doing that role, Archie Gray doing that role, or Pelini obviously doing that role in front of the back five, back four, however we're going to set up, we need someone else. Because if we lose one, I think it's all going to go and hit the pan again, basically. But no, I'm a bit more confident. I'm excited. I feel like we're just a bit more cohesive, which is what I want. So yeah, I'm excited to see how we're going to play against Burnley, because it's going to be a very different side. Obviously, as we know, PSG are full flowing. They're an absolute force to be reckoned with. Burnley, on the other hand, no disrespect to them, are going to sit behind the ball. So I'm intrigued to see how we're going to break them down, especially without that kind of creative midfielder in there. But I am excited for the season now. Let me know your thoughts. Obviously, gutting that we lost the Super Cup, but there's positive signs there. I'm feeling a bit more hopeful for next season. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Any players that stood out for you, anyone I haven't really mentioned. And let's bring on the season. Like I say, Holly's Hotspurs live is normally back on a Monday, but we'll be back Tuesday next week to dissect, hopefully, beating Burnley, because that would be lovely. But until next time, come on you Spurs.